Hi, and welcome to the Living Life with Ultimate Energy program. This is a part of my Body Path system. When you live life with ultimate energy, it makes a real difference in your life. You start to experience things like weight loss, increased tone to your muscles, better connection in your relationships, your finances. It makes life so much easier when you have the energy to do what you want and need to do in life. This is a program to teach you the steps of how to get there. We go through a lot of things. There are a lot of materials that will be presented to you in this incredible program. We go through the mindset, because if you don't have the mindset, you're not going to be able to maintain the changes in your life. We bolster that with learning emotional background. We create an emotional experience that helps anchor you to the results that you want to achieve. We bring in the brain. There's a lot of learning involved here, a lot of things that are intellectually stimulating and interesting. The body. Movement in the body and using the body to reinforce the things that are brought about in the mindset, the emotion, and the intellect help maintain the changes in our lives. If you shift your physiology, you change your life. This is the aspect where that comes into play. And last, behavior. We track behavior. This is how we make sure that you are achieving the results that you want in your life. So let's take a look at this 90-day program, Living Life with Ultimate Energy, to see what you will be learning and what you will be doing as you move forward to make changes that stick. This is not just a workout program. This is not just another diet. In fact, it's neither one of those. We talk about the principles involved in making these changes permanent. Foundation Week. This is where we go through expectations, goals, our tracking system. We talk about ways to create time in your life to make this happen, and the support system that you'll want to help you as you go through these changes. Week 1, Celebrate Me. We learn about interoception and exteroception and how to make them work in your lives. 2, a crash course in energy, nutrition, sleep, and balance. Nutrition is 80% of your results when you're looking to release some excess weight that you're carrying around. Sleep is so essential to maintaining the results. And we also take a look at the connection between deep sleep and depression, as well as balance. Somatics 1, Integration. We take a look at the brain science and how to integrate your brain so that it works better, so you can work smarter, not harder. 4, Meditation. This is where we talk about why it is essential to have downtime. We talk about 3 different types of meditations and go through meditations so that you can choose 1 or 2 that suits you. 5, Energy Dynamics. We use exercise to build energy and massage for relaxation. This is a week where we'll talk about the changes, the chemical changes that happen in the body as a result of relaxation. 6, your emotional body. This is a more in-depth look at interoception and how to cultivate this knowingness that leads to so many more insights, this gut intuition that we can have. And we also take a look at cranial sacral therapy. 7, imagine this. This is the week where we talk about visualizations and affirmations and the role that they play in our life. 8, breathing for energy and a look at aromatherapy, the physical and emotional well-being that can be brought about by tapping into the powers of essential oils. Week 9, Somatics 2. This is where we learn about meridians and how tracing meridians can increase our energy flow. 10, your emotional body 2. This is where we take an in-depth look at creating positive emotions in our lives, generating them through music and movement. 11, energy nutrition 2. We take an even deeper look into how you can feed your body so that you feel the ultimate health and the ultimate energy that you can have. 12, body movement. This is where we take a look at releasing the restrictions that are held in the body through movement and flow. We use dance and have an introduction to the Alexander technique. Week 13, Somatics 3. This is where we learn to release body armor and cultivate embodied vulnerability. The next 2 programs that you'll get to take a look at, the next 2 videos, the first is on balance, and the second is a sample of what we do in week 1, Celebrate Me. So please join me in the next 2 videos. Hi, Michelle Harkey here. So this is reality. This is me in my running outfit, getting ready to just head out the door and get a few miles in before making dinner and really connecting with my kids again this evening. But I wanted to stop in and just present an offer to you. You'll know it's the offer for you if you are a smart, successful woman who is really making a difference in other people's lives, but just not quite having the cutting edge in your own life. Now, that's not a bad thing. It's an area for improvement, an area of growth. And if you are one of my peeps, you know that that area of growth includes things like meditations and visualizations and changes in how we eat and how we exercise, and most of all, changing the way we use our physiology to connect with ourselves, with our emotional self, our intellectual and spiritual self. Changes are good. They're great, especially positive changes like really, truly connecting with ourselves. So, here's how it works. If you, in your life sometime, have had some kind of illness, injury, or abuse that has caused you to disconnect from your body, understand that this is the perfect thing for your body to have done at the time that it happened. Your mind and your body collaborated and said, here's how I can make myself feel the most safe in this situation. And so the little threads that have connected mind and body and given us at first this incredible connection with our emotions and with the interoception inside of ourselves so that we have this gut feeling and that we really feel our emotions, those little bands start to break when illness, injury, and abuse occur. It's a way of preserving ourselves. But that doesn't need to be the case anymore. There are ways to reverse this process and really get fully integrated into our bodies so that our lives work better, so that we have greater connection with our family and our friends. And the way to do it is so easy. And for me, in my life, it's made it so that I have greater access to energy, to the vitality, to health, and understanding who I am and how I can make a greater difference in the world. I was already smart and successful. There was no doubt about it, because when I disconnected from my mind, as you probably did too, when the mind and the body disconnected a little bit, then I focused all of my energy into my head, into my intellect, and I became really, really smart. And I've been really, really good at what I want to do. but I was not so good at what I didn't want to do. The things that still made me feel uncomfortable, like really connecting with my emotions and really feeling the messages that my body gave me and really making true connection in my relationships. And so as I learned to make this shift in my body and really connect with it, it has changed those areas for me. And now I have more health and more vitality than I've ever had in my life. People comment to me all the time, "Wow, you look great. Are you sure you can be that old?" I won't even tell you how old I am, because I'm actually younger than the number on paper. I have such incredible energy for life, and I make connections with my children that I've never made in the past. They're deeper and more fulfilling. This is what can happen in your life as you reconnect with your physiology, and it's so easy. But it does take consistency, and it takes working through the belief systems that support this disconnection, because we start to believe in our own heads that when we are disconnected, we are actually better off. But it's not true, because we're missing out on some of the things in life that will help guide us. That gut feeling, the sensation of, oh, I am a little hungry, or maybe I need a little more sleep, or just a willingness to do some of those self-care things that we push aside because I need to succeed. I have to get this done. And, oh no, this thought in my head, it needs to be put on paper before I leave. So we start to disregard the messages that our body is giving us. But when we reconnect, we're able to make little course corrections. It's like a plane taking off. If you were in a plane in Los Angeles and you're heading towards New York, you want to make little tiny course corrections all along the way. Not huge course corrections by the time you get to Texas and realize that you need to go way north. No, you want to make little tiny course corrections all the way. And that's what aligning your physiology helps you do. It helps you achieve better results in your health and nutrition. It helps with weight loss. It helps with emotional stability. And it really, really helps with energy. So I want to share this with you if you're one of those people who is really, truly committed to making an investment in yourself at this time. I only accept a few personal coaching clients. And so if you are interested in applying to become one of my personal coaching clients and learn the science of reconnecting through physiology, I invite you to fill out the form below. Let me know a little bit about yourself and your situation and why you want to do this program. Let me know. Let's connect. Let's talk. Once you fill out that form, if you're the right kind of person to really succeed in my program, we'll talk and we'll find out together if it's a good match. If it's not a good match, that's okay. You got a great mentoring session for free. If it is a good match, then we will go into a 90-day program where you will get weekly mentoring personally from me so that you can see me, we can talk together on Skype or Google Hangout or FaceTime and really connect so I can see how you're doing. Because so much of what I do that is different from any other mentor, mind-body mentor out there, is that we work with the physical body through movements, little movements like this, like reconnecting this way to integrate the hemispheres of the brain so that you can really make a difference in your life. And our close accountability, weekly, sometimes even daily accountability to make sure that you're making the progress that you want so that you can have the optimal results in your life. There's no way around it. In my opinion, if you really want to succeed, have a mentor who will hold you accountable to making progress in your life. So if this is you, if this is your time, if you really want to optimize results, then please fill out the form below and contact me, and we'll make arrangements to have a one-on-one meeting where we can break through the limiting beliefs that are holding you back and reconnect the physiology, the mind-body aspect of your life so that you can have the results that you want.